Good morning, everybody. I'm Georgina.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lee Ling, and we are the co-founders of 3PlayGrounds.
We are from Singapore. You can see our tagline is actually the new places, new adventures, and new friends, and exactly in line with ZafigoX. It's like, well, we discover new places, and you learn the new adventures, we meet new friends, we go a trip together. How we started this, because I used to be a city girl, that I'm not used to nature, but ever since I embarked into new nature places, it actually transformed me. So we hope this platform able to help transform every of you, that we learn to appreciate the nature, we respect different belief and culture, and you're also tolerant of different behavior. At the same time, you build confidence. So today we'll share with you our unique special experiences. So we have 4 trips today that we want to share with you. One is white water rafting right in Malaysia. The other one is like I be like a Tarzan lady that is zip across the forest in Laos. And the third one is like I swim like a mermaid in the sea of Indonesia. Last but not least is that we do skiing, snowboarding, and paragliding in India. As you can see, actually there's a lot of nice activities, places in Asia. You need not go far away. In fact, in Asia, you can save the time of traveling. You save the cost of doing all the trips and activities. So let's start with the first one. White water rafting in Malaysia. This is one of my best water rafting experience because we do it in Ipoh Great River. We actually raft about 13 kilometers in Sungai Singo. That we actually do a 3 days, 2 night camp along the riverside. And the river actually flows across the Bilom rainforest. It is one of the oldest rainforests in Malaysia. And CNN has reported that actually it's 130 million years old. It's even older than the world-famous Amazon or Congo River. So you can see every day in the morning, we get ready, brush our teeth by the riverside. At the end of the day, we actually bathe by the riverside. It's some things is very different that we don't stay in a hotel in the normal city area, but more in the forest, inside the forest.
Georgina, is that you?
Yes, that's me, and that's Lee Ling. We bathe by the riverside.
So what are you doing there?
Actually, through the experiences, you know, Asian ladies always want to bathe every day, right? So we actually raft through in the water for 3 days, 2 nights. And then I must say I did a very silly thing that we actually bathe with shower gel using the river water, and we shower with the shampoo in the river water. So you look back, actually we are polluting the river. So here, I sincerely apologize to the Malaysians that we actually polluted your river, 130 million year river. So if you go to any rafting overnight, please just use the river water. It's very clean. It's really very, very clean. So don't do any chemical to the river. So you can see, we camp at the riverbank, and every day we have fresh baked food. Okay, so next one. This is a real adventure. Okay, I must say again, actually Malaysia has the best water rafting. Don't go anywhere else. Just go Ipoh. This river actually is a rapid of grade 1 to 6.
So that's us, right, Georgina?
Yes, we are on the rafting itself.
And they call this river Sunway Lagoon. Is that right?
I would say that this is a nature Sunway Lagoon instead of man-made lagoon. So you see, there's 2 of us here. So one thing is that it's safe. We are still here. So not to worry.
So
Malaysia is safe.
So some people may be wondering, is this like very difficult? Is it dangerous?
No, because we are still here. Actually, if those who are not afraid of water, you like water sporting, this is best activities.
And do you need to be a good swimmer?
I won't say need a good swimmer because you have a safety vest and there's very good operator, a good rafting guide. So you don't need to be a very good swimmer actually. And these activities actually is suitable for kids 10 years old and above, all the way to 60 years old. As long as they are less than 100 kg, you can raft. So I'm sure everybody here can raft, yes.
And I know you for like 14 years, so you're never a marathon runner nor a triathlete, and you sometimes exercise only, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
was this possible for you?
Yes, it's possible. Those who like trekking, you will love it because you need to trek about 3.5 hours in the rainforest right to the river base. So it's a quite experience for you as well. Okay, next. Okay, next. We do a zip lining. I'm a Tarzan lady in Laos. We actually zip across the forest itself. And in Laos, because this one of the zip lines is one of the longest zip line in Laos, is 400 meters. And then, of course, interestingly, that our hotel is right on top of the tree. So let me show you some pictures. You can see that lady is Lee Ling. She's hanging down there, literally hanging in the air. Okay, for this, we need to trek at least another 2 to 3 hours into the forest. This is it's a 400-hectare forest itself, so you walk all the way in. A good exercise. People like me who don't usually exercise, it's a very good time to exercise. Okay, this is where the adventurous is. This Lee Ling. I'm showing you the zipping itself. Okay, look at the forest. We actually like a Tarzan flying across the forest, and we fly above the canopy. So we are better than Tarzan. So we are Tarzan ladies. So ladies, and through our trips, I find that ladies are always more adventurous. We are more like to try new things compared to men.
So what is that stick that you're holding on to?
Okay, the stick actually is to help you to brake because the zipping can be very fast. So in order not to hit the platform, the stick is used to stop the brake.
Georgina, I thought you want to make some noise.
Yes, usually when I do all these activities, if I'm afraid, I say, yeah, yes, you will hear the screaming, ah! Even the water rafting, like, ah! Okay.
I thought you want to make oh.
Yeah, maybe like Tarzan lady, oh, yo. Okay. Okay, this one is the longest zip line because imagine zipping is very fast speed. But this one, it takes 1 minute to zip from one place to the other. So imagine how far it is. It is 400 meters. And the zip line is at least 50 meters above ground. So you feel yourself high in the air. So you are right smack in the middle of the forest. Ah!
Onion!
Yes, yes. So actually you can see Asia got a lot of hidden gems, untapped places that you can explore. This is Lee Ling.
Yeah, that's me. So as you can see, this is very long zip line, and I'm coming to like a slower and slower speed. And then you see something happening that I got stuck close to the platform. But don't worry, you see there's a hero coming to rescue me. And it's not very difficult to get across.
Okay. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, you can see the background is very beautiful. In through all these places, I realized that beautiful things don't come easily. You really need to search for it. So all the good things are always hidden. So you need to find it. You can see this is one of the track because sometimes you need to track a little bit from one place to the other. So this is one of the track.
And this is one of the easiest track, right?
So there's one tip is that, the day before we depart for this trip, I realized that my sports shoe give way. So I got no other sports shoes. And the only available is the Kampong Adidas. It's meant for water rafting. So at the time we went, it was monsoon season. So it's very wet and rubber shoe is always slippery. So for me, I was a bit worried because I need to juggle within stabilize myself as also looking in front. So I will give a tip to everybody a few days before you go anywhere, check your equipment, check your attire, and check your shoes. So these are places we go to, the trekking. This is one of the easiest trek. Because we couldn't use carry the camera, so I call it GoPro Inspire because it's not a GoPro, it's an imitation, so it's called GoPro Inspire. Because at the time GoPro is not that good. In fact, this is a better one. You can see it's beautiful. Okay.
Okay, what is that? Pink dot sitting on the platform.
Actually, it's me. Actually, zipping. Okay, you look at the background. That's the tree house. This is actually our hotel. So every day, you can only zip in and out of the treehouse. There's no other way going up. And at least 10 meters above ground.
The monkey, Georgina, is coming.
Every day, you hear they call it monkey Georgina.
And now she has to go over by herself. Look at this monkey.
You show the treehouse, right? You show the treehouse, right?
Yeah. Look at how cool she is.
Okay, now let me invite all of you to our hotel room.
This is the treehouse that I stay. Just give you a brief description. Okay, it's a house, or the room you call it, is messy because we dry our things around the area. Because yesterday was raining, our backpack is all very, very wet. This is a toilet door.
I
This
can
is
show it to you.
outside. As you can see, this is the landing area that we zip across to our treehouse. You see on top there's 2 wires. And this is the landing area. Okay, yes, we are very high up above from below ground. This is below our tree house, and this is the surrounding of our tree house. Yeah, okay, this is the entrance to the tree house. 2 beds here. This is my bed. Give you a better look. How is it like? Okay. This is the surrounding area. When we wake up, this is the scene that we see. Okay, this is my friend Lee Ling's bed. This is the tree house. It's a very small area. You can see the surrounding area. Wow, beautiful sight. We are just right smack in the middle of the forest and the woods. Okay. It's a big tree inside our tree house. Look at this. Whoa, this is the rooftop. Okay, there's the tour. We'll be zipped across out here later on for our morning zipping trip.
Georgina, some may be wondering, then how do we go toilet?
Oh, one thing is, you look at the treehouse, it's very rustic looking, right? But you have a very modern toilet. It's a flushing toilet bowl, and also a water basin as well. So not to worry about that. I know Asian ladies, toilet is very important to us. So yeah, it's good.
And then some people are wondering, why are we showing our money and socks to everybody?
Okay, when we go to this place, it's during monsoon season, so it's raining every day. Interestingly, they rain daytime, but nighttime it's not raining. So when we trek into the place, it was raining heavily, so our backpack actually soaked right through. So one thing to check that when you do backpacking, please check your backpack cover, make sure it's functioning, because ours is not. So that's why our whole backpack is soaked through, our clothes all wet, our money, our passport, everything is wet. So we put it here to dry, it's not to show off. And one more interestingly, if you notice that through all this video, we're always wearing the same clothes. Because every day is rain, is wet. So to us, it's no point changing clothes. So 3 days, we wear the same clothes. We wash it, it's still wet anyway. So it's the first time I wear the same clothes. So if you go monsoon season, just one set of clothes is enough. This is everyday breakfast time with the new friends.
But why are we showing this very normal breakfast photo?
If you discover on the table what is missing from there, then you can see there's no electronic devices there. There's no mobile phone. Because in the forest, there's no Wi-Fi, there's no internet. I think it's a very good time to retreat because then, we're always very busy looking at the phone everywhere else, so you're not actually paying attention to people. Even you're talking, your mind be on the phone. So this is a very good time that I realized that because no internet, you can only spend quality time with people around you. You start to talk, you start to communicate with people instead of devices. You listen to people and you understand people well. So this is, in fact, I think this is a quality time that we spend with other people. And because in the forest there's nothing else, no TV, nothing, every day the power is only available for 3 hours. There's 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's for you to have your dinner, to bathe, and then walk back to the tree house. Okay, we bathe in the communal bathroom. There's no bathroom in the tree house. So because of this, you see they're very creative. Even the breakfast egg is a star shape and a heart egg. It's not a heart egg, it's a heart shape of egg. So we can see that we're back to nature, and you learn to appreciate the nature.
So what are you doing here instead of flying now?
Okay, after 3 days of 2 nights trekking, actually my whole body is aching. I'm asking the guide, can I walk back to the river instead of climbing this? I never do rock climbing before. He said, sure, you can do so, but you need to trek 10 hours. I'm like, oh my God, 10 hours. It's okay, let's climb up. So at that time, you realize that you have to really go through all the way. So actually, I climb up the places. Okay, next, we snorkeling like mermaid in the sea, Indonesia. Anambas Island, Indonesia have about 7,000 islands. So if you want to go snorkeling, no need to go far. Indonesia is a very good place to snorkel. So we went to this Anambas Island, which is actually quoted by CNN, one of the best coastal spots for diving and snorkeling in Southeast Asia. And in this, I experienced to be a sailor because I need to take a ferry, 9 hours ferry from Bintan all the way to Anambas Island. They're very beautiful corals and fishes. Okay, yeah. You can see the island itself is uninhabited and then white sand. And the other one, you can see, I actually walking from one island to the other island during low tide. Can you imagine you walk from one island to that island? Even in Singapore, I can't even walk across to JB in the sea, right? But this, you can walk across in low tide, and it's only knee length. And the island is about 150 meters away. So it's a good experience.
But do you feel dangerous?
No, I don't at all, because we are safety vests. Actually, not everywhere is dangerous as what the media mentioned. Next one. Okay, I'll just show it to you around the island. You can see the darker area is where all the coral is, and then the light area is where the beach is. And you notice there's only very few people there. There's a good thing about going off beaten track places. You have everything by yourself. The whole island by yourself, the whole sea by yourself.
And this one, it was, do you need to be a very strong swimmer also?
You don't need to, because snorkeling is always to shallow area. You don't go to open sea, so it's still quite safe to snorkel. This is the sea, the fishes. That's Lee Ling. She's trying to feed the fish so the fishes will go to her. So in this case, remember, there's no free lunches in the world. Anybody give you free things, think twice.
And it feels like a big aquarium, right?
Yes, we are like the fish, the mermaid in the aquarium. Okay, last but not least, skiing and snowboarding and paragliding in India. I think when you talk about skiing, snowboarding, and even paragliding, you always associate in the West. But actually, you don't need to go far away. India has all these activities. It's very fun. And we go more to up north to Manali. Okay, in the north of India, actually, because they are being ruled by British from 1850 all the way to 1947. So a lot of the places there actually look very European style. Look at this. It's not a postcard. This picture is taken by one of our teammates. You feel like in Europe, but actually you are not.
What are you doing there on the snowmobile?
Oh, snowmobile. Okay, because when you ski, you need to take a ski lift. When you ski down the slope, you need a ski lift go up there. But because that day was snowing very heavily, so the ski lift was not operating. So what we do is that creatively, we actually engage the snowmobile people to fetch us up and down the slope. This is the paragliding. And it's very interesting because usually you run for a platform, but we do it differently. We do it on the slope side, so you can see. It's very beautiful. It's like I'm really flying in the air. First time in my life.
So that's you, right?
Yes, that's me. You see the scene is very beautiful. Okay, from all this traveling, actually I learned one thing. Nature doesn't have modern facilities, but we are happy enjoying the facilities. I can see just now, it's nothing much there. There's no proper hotel, no proper facilities, but we still enjoying it. So actually in life, it can be very simple. You don't need to have a lot of things. I used to travel with big luggages, carry here and there, bring things that is not necessary. But through all this off-beaten track traveling, I learned to be a minimalist. You bring just what is necessary. So life, same thing. You don't need a lot of things to fulfilling. And the other thing is that, in media love to talk about bad things of every country, no matter how, they don't mention the good things, they only mention bad things. So do not let the media stereotype the places that you've never been to before. Because, for example, India itself, people say, when I say I want to go India, people say, it's so dangerous, no, a lot of rape cases, right? But actually, it's not true. I think, if you say dangerous, everywhere else in the world is dangerous. You think Singapore is totally safe? I don't think so. You think KL is totally safe? It's not really true either. So it's really depending how you exercise your cautions, be vigilant. Like in India, if you go to a street, you see ladies walking along the streets or children playing by the road, that means it's safe. But like New Delhi itself, I must say that majority you see all men. So in that case, you need to be very careful. Go in a group, don't go alone.
And we went during the time where there was a report of a lot of rape cases,
yes, right? Correct. So in all of this also, You can see that when you move out of your comfort zone, you in search of new place, you go through all the obstacles, all the challenges, you can find actually gem. So what I urge everybody, don't go to usual places to go to. Try to explore places, the untapped places, the unheard places. Actually, you can find a lot of nice things. In life, it's the same as well.
Okay, so after hearing our presentation, I think maybe everyone will be thinking, oh, I think these two girls are always doing adventurous and adrenaline stuff. So is the platform just all about this kind of thing? So it is not like that. Our platform, it's a platform that opens to all travelers that want to organize activities that maybe your friends and family don't want to go with you, and you have nobody to go with. So we have this platform that lets you list your trips, and then we will help you to find people to go with you. And so because of that, that's why we have all kinds of trips, from as easy as off the beaten track sightseeing to like the hardcore adventure type that you just saw. So don't be intimidated just saying that, oh, this platform is just something from the two of us, but it is unique, and it is also can be very chill and be very relaxing because of the contribution from every one of us who choose to join the platform.
You can join the trip alone because a lot of our members actually come alone to join us. So what we do is that we pair the same gender, the same room. So this enables all ladies to fulfill their traveling dreams. Thank you.
So with that, thank you.
Let's give it up for our Tarzan ladies, Georgina and Lee Ling.